Another Spike episode. Woo! You can hear the enthusiasm in my voice when I say that. But to be honest, this Spike episode isn't too bad. We get some pretty good development, I guess. For those late to the game, the biggest problem with Spike is the lack of consistency with this character development. Take a character like Twilight. She's cool. You know how she had this character arc in the beginning of the show where she turns into a princess? Spike's character development is the equivalent of someone taking Twilight's and scribbling red crayon all over it. There's episodes that imply that he's growing up. Others where Spike serves as a doormat for whatever the plot needs him to do. Writers, come on, man. I'm looking at you, Josh Haber. Haber! He runs the writing staff now, so you know, besides Megan. This is kind of a problem when you have multiple people on the staff and just a basic plot. Spike gets no direction and again ends up serving those needs. Haber? Larson? Haber? Well, what do I mean by this episode being kinda sorta good? Besides establishing more lore, the beautiful lore, we get more of Spike growing up and being not sucky. I do wish he would change his physical appearance like a little bit. He can't stay a baby forever. Come on, do a Twilight where he grows a little bit. I guess it's that time where I break down the episode so we can better understand the points that I'm trying to make with this thing, so let's do that. This episode begins in a dark cave where small Bruce Wayne's parents just passed away, and he's dealing with this odd phobia of bats. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Rarity and Spike are in a cave. That's not as fun as Batman.
Batman out.
Well, I guess we'll have to live. Also, Rarity has a bow on her helmet. For Ren, Rarity kind of cares, but not really. So Spike starts glowing. Man, I had a friend who had a glowing Spike helper, but let's not go there. Also, yay for Celestia and Luna being around more. Good job, whoever wrote this episode. We realize that dragons glow when they're needed by their dragon masters. I love this guy's design. That's one bad dragon. I'm going to hell for that joke. We also meet the dragon princess, Amber. Play the thing. How does that big dragon produce a normal-sized dragon? Do dragons get bigger once they become the Dragon Lord, or maybe he's not a bad dragon after all? Torch complains about Ember being too small and helpless for the task, despite being about the average size for a dragon.
I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child
Don't
anymore.
you take that tone of voice with me, young lady.
But you helped create that. Spike decides the best thing for him is to get the hell out of Dodge, but gets called out for it.
Where do you think you're going, little dragon?
The dirty jokes write themselves. Until the gang decides to stay in to protect Equestria. Guys, I'm pretty sure you can handle a few dragons. Just saying. Spike decides to stay away and the games begin.
Let the challenge begin.
Is it just me, or does this remind anyone of that old level from Jack 3? Oh, have your second Little Mermaid reference or whatever. What? The Little Mermaid is awesome. Fuck all y'all. Oh, turns out it was the Dragon Princess the whole time. I never saw that coming. They end up forming a friendship via the use of teamwork and have a montage. I'm going to interrupt this montage to point out how little effort Twilight and Rarity have to make to keep up with them. They're just there, everywhere.
Wait, how did you two get through?
The world may never know.
After montage, Helga Pataki Dragon basically tells Spike she doesn't want him around anymore, and no one believes her, mostly Spike. Spike is left to wander the caves in failure until we found the thing! Also, Garbo found the thing. Fight ensues. This is gonna go exactly how you expect. Also, Twilight can't handle one dragon when she took on Tyrek. This show doesn't make sense. Spike ends up winning, gives the throne to Amber because he wants to go back to Equestria, and I don't blame him. And that's the pony show. It's over this week. Overall, this episode was a nice, fun break from the boring Spike episodes that borrowed a little bit too heavily from How to Train Your Dragon 2. Seriously, watch this episode after that movie and be baffled. I'm just really hoping that the development with Spike is something that remains consistent, or there's really no point in this whole episode or the direction he's going. Haber!
And yet, I love him. The way he's always thinking of others before himself. The way he feels and cares so deeply. The way those adorably unruly yellow tufts of hair stick out all willy-nilly from that wise and wonderfully weird football head of his.